Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video series, we're going to explore how to create your very own custom brushes in Affinity Photo. So open up Affinity Photo and let's get started. First, we will create a new category for our custom brushes. I will name it My Brushes. When we click on the menu icon in the top right corner of the Brushes panel, we can see there are 5 options to create new brushes. We will explore them one by one. First, I will create a new round brush. Nothing fancy here, just a normal round brush. We can edit this round brush. To do so, right-click on the brush and click on Edit Brush. We can see the Brush Edit panel. There are 4 tabs in the Brush Editing panel. In the General tab, we can make major changes to our brush, like the size, hardness, flow, etc. Size adjusts the size of the brush. Accumulation adjusts the opacity of the brush. Hardness adjusts how hard or soft the edge of the brush is. Spacing adjusts the space between each brush stroke. Flow controls how fast color is built up under your brush. Shape sets the diameter of the brush nozzles. Using rotation setting, you can rotate the brush stroke to a certain angle. Blend mode changes how the applied color interacts with existing colors on a layer. Wet edges set the default wet edge behavior of the brush. The wet edge behavior builds paint up along the edges of your pixel brush stroke, producing a watercolor effect. Associated tool sets the tool which is automatically selected when the brush is selected. You can see that after resetting the blend mode and wet edges, our brush did not update. I am not sure if it's a bug or if I am making a mistake here. To fix this, first set wet edges to off, then change it to don't set wet edges. Similarly, for blend mode, set it to normal, then change it to don't set blend mode. You can also reset the brush settings or duplicate the brush if you want to preserve the original. After closing the brush edit panel, update your brush by right-clicking on the brush, then clicking on Update Brush. Let's understand the settings in the Dynamics tab by creating a square brush. The settings under the Dynamics tab will make your static brush into a variable one. The size jitter will make your brush size variable. After increasing the size jitter, you can see the brush size indicator. In the General tab is converted to a small blue bar with a slider point. The size of the brush will vary between the end point and the start point of this blue bar. On the right side of the jitter settings, you can see a drop down. Using this, you can change the input controller of the brush. For the size jitter, it is set to pressure, which means it will work with a pressure controller like a graphics pen. Setting it to random will work with a mouse. You can see the brush size varies while drawing. There are many controllers like velocity, direction, distance, and so on. Feel free to experiment with them. It is a common practice to use a pressure controller with size jitter. Other jitter settings add variability to their corresponding counterparts in the general settings. Rotation. Jitter rotates the brush as you paint. You need to increase the brush rotation in general setting to see the rotation jitter in effect. If you want to rotate the brush tip while changing the direction of the brush, you need to change the controller from random to direction. Scatter X sets the deviation in the horizontal position of the stroke. Scatter Y sets the deviation in the vertical position of the stroke. Hue, saturation, and luminosity jitter settings add randomness to brush color. Feel free to play with these settings while creating your brushes to achieve your desired brush. That's it for this video. Watch the next video to learn how to create brushes from image and from a selection. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more tutorials and tips. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.